I previously made a video listing all the items on Earl's list. So these are all my notes and comments from compiling the list. And then at the end, I have the entire list, again, re-edited to be in order. In episode 2, Earl says,
Number 49 on my list, I've been wasteful.
And then in season 2, episode 5,
Number 50 on my list, kick the lead singer out of my band.
So 49 is I've been wasteful, and Tom is number 50.
Right between I've been wasteful and slept with Ralph's mom.
And so Ralph reads the list.
Number 51.
And this is the first time that they make a reference to an item on the list from a previous episode. In the first episode, Randy is reading the list out loud.
41. Snatched a kid's Halloween candy when he came to my trailer to trick or treat.
And then in the very last episode, Earl is speaking in front of Dodge's classroom.
Snatched a kid's Halloween candy when he came to my trailer to trick or treat.
I believe that was me.
So, mystery solved, I guess. Now, in the episode,
Made a lady think I was God.
if you look it up in the wiki, it says that it's number 12, and every other fan site I looked at said that it was number 12. But I watched it twice, and I even looked it up on one of these script sites, and I did a search for 12, and I couldn't find it. I didn't ever hear anyone say what number this was on screen. Now, it does say that Millie heard the voice of God 12 times, so maybe somebody saw that and mistook it for the number of the list item. Number 158 appears twice on the list. It's the same exact item, but it appears in 2 different places. Number 4 is Blue Dad's chance to be elected mayor. And number 65 on the list in the opening credits is Cost Dad the election. Number 9 is cheated a lot on my school tests. And number 69 is cheated on school tests a lot. Number 68 and number 83 are both blew up mailboxes. This isn't really a duplicate, but number 6 and number 126 both involve stealing money from tip jars. 67 and 139 both say stole beer from a golfer. Number 57 and number 156 both say told Joy Dan Dodd messed himself on the golf course, which sounds like quite a story, but we never see it on screen. Beat up Joy's nitpicking internet friend is 151 and 181. I don't know, I said 181. That looks like an 8 to me. It could be a 5. Number 62 and number 84 both say fake death to break up with a girl. It doesn't say what girl, so he could have done it twice. Now, this is definitely not a duplicate, but in the 18th episode of season 3, Randy says number 116.
Roll John Fenster down a hill in a porta potty.
And then later on, Earl mentions an item without a number.
Push slow Roger down a hill in the porta potty.
In episode 6, the one where Earl broke Joy's fancy figurine, Earl and Joy have this conversation.
Buy me a hot tub.
Am I gonna buy you a hot tub?
But then in season 4, he does an item number.
Number 72, cost Joy a hot tub.
In the very first episode, Earl establishes that there are 259 items on his original list. The first 2 items that he adds to the list, he doesn't give them numbers. The first new item that he adds to the list and assigns a number to,
Number 260.
picks up right where it should. Then he adds 2 items. You can see him writing them down on screen, but he doesn't say the numbers. And the next time he gives a number,
266.
it's right where it's supposed to be. Now that happens towards the end of season 1. It's almost another year later that you hear him assign another number out loud.
273.
In between those 2 episodes, there was the item that his dad added, and there was the dead guy.
I wasn't sure how to cross the dead guy off my list.
Now he specifically says the guy's not on his list,
It wasn't something on my list.
but later you see him take him off the list.
I'm gonna cross you off now.
So He had to have done it sometime. So basically, Earl is on 273, but I don't see how he got there in the episodes in between those two numbers. And the only other episode I could see where he might have added more was in the birthday party episode. Now, in this episode, everybody was reviewing with Earl all the bad things that he'd done to them. And later on, they crossed them off the list, but it wasn't clear whether he was adding them as he went or whether they were already on the list. But that was the only way I can make the numbers work. Now, towards the end of season 3, Randy reads out loud 2 items that he added himself to the list while Earl was in a coma.
Number 275, 276.
And when Earl asks him if he added any more,
50.
so that would put us at like 325 items on the list, including the 50 that Randy added when Earl was in a coma. And yet the very next time that Earl adds an item to his list,
Number 277.
so I guess that Earl crossed out or erased all of the 50 that Randy added, although it's not clear why he didn't delete the 2 that Randy read out loud.
A small-time crook with a long list of wrongs he was making amends for has finally finished.
Okay, this is Earl's list. It's every item in order.
I made a list of everything bad I've ever done. 1 down, 258 to go. Number 1 on my list, stole $10 from a guy at the Camden Market.
2. Took money from car coin holders.
3. Copped a feel of old R.S. Jones.
Number 4, blew Dad's chance to be elected mayor.
5. Picked my nose in public. 6. Borrowed money from tip jar.
Sweet Johnny was number 7 on my list.
7. I stole money from something. 8. I did my best friend's girl a lot. 9. Cheated a lot on my school tests. 10. Experimented with Bobby. 11. Took beer glass from cafe, something, as a present for Joy. 12. Cheated a lot on poker night.
13. Went fishing with dynamite.
Number 18, told an inappropriate story at Hank Lang's birthday party.
Number 23, peed in the back of a cop car.
Number 24 on my list, stole a red take-a-number machine. He's number 26 on my list. He just assumed we were people he knew. We decided to rob him one piece at a time and enjoy the cool air. Number 27 on my list, made fun of people with accents.
28. Stole those pine tree air fresheners.
Number 29 on my list, harassed a reporter.
Stole a motorcycle.
List item number 31, ruined Joy's chance of being on TV.
31. Pulled whiskers from Randy's teddy bear.
Number 32, bullied Wally Panzer.
32. Stole wheels off an old something.
Number 33, been a lazy lover. He was number 35 on my list. Me and Randy heard you could make a fortune selling organs on the black market. Number 37, stole a laptop. Number 40, wrecked the kids' playhouse.
41, snatched a kid's Halloween candy when he came to my trailer to trick or treat.
How about number 42, cut holes in all Dad's shirts to show his nipples.
Number 43 on my list, racked a rich guy. Number 44 on my list, picked on a French kid. That RV trip she was talking about was number 47 on my list. Number 49 on my list, I've been wasteful. Number 50 on my list, kicked the lead singer out of my band.
Number 51, slept with Ralph's mom.
Number 52 on my list, dig up and return the buried treasure. Number 53, put used gum under almost every table I've ever sat at. It's number 56, larceny of a kitty cat.
56. Stole liquor from the liquor store.
Number 57, gave Randy a swirly when he was 5.
57. Told Joy Don Dodd messed himself on the.
Number 58 off my list, fixed a high school football game.
59. Everything I did to Dad. 60. Pulled fire alarm. 61. Stole Mom's car, but I gave it back.
Number 62 on my list. That Yugo was like our own personal Texaco.
62. Faked death to break up with a girl. 62. Threw Carol's alarm clock out the window. 63. Wasted electricity.
Number 64.
Picked on Kenny James.
64. Spray painted the bridge. 65. Cost Dad the election. 65. Vandalized the something. 66. Let mice out at school play.
Number 67 ran over crackers.
67. Stole beer from a golfer. 67. Framed stinky something. 68. Blew up mailboxes. 69. Cheated on school tests a lot.
Number 72, cost Joy a hot tub. Number 73, always took a penny, never left a penny. Number 74, always ruined Joy's Christmas. Here are number 75, used the mailbox as a trash can.
82. Borrowed silverware from Crab Shack.
Number 83 on my list was never took the time to teach Randy how to blow a bubble.
83. Blew up mailboxes.
Natalie Duckworth, number 84. Number 86, stole a car from a one-legged girl. Number 86, stole a car from a one-legged girl. Number 86 on my list, stole a car from a one-legged girl.
Before you do number 86, that one was way worse.
Number 86, stole a car from a one-legged girl. Number 87 on my list, chased away Mom and Dad's friends. Number 91, made fun of Maggie Lester. Number 94 on my list, ruined Dodge and Earl Jr.'s Halloween.
Number 98 told Dodge and Earl Jr. we would have a Father Sunday at Mystery Funland and didn't take them.
Number 101 on my list,
Hello.
stole a girl's identity.
Number 102, harmed and possibly killed innocent people with second-hand smoke.
How about number 108, lost Dad's Mustang?
111. Accidentally broke Tom's something.
112. Let Donnie Jones serve jail time for a crime I committed.
Number 116, rolled John Fenster down a hill in a porta potty.
Number 119, ruined Joy's chance to get into art school.
Number 126, stole from the Henson kids.
126. Helped myself to tip jar at Crab Shack.
Number 127 on my list, stole a badge from a police officer. Number 136, I've been a litter bug. Number 139, stole beer from a golfer. Number 145 on my list, ditched Jesse to marry Joy. Number 146, stole Gay Kenny's lunch every day of 5th and 6th grade.
146. Kicked in drum set.
Number 147, shot Gwen Waters in the ass with a BB. Number 147, shot Gwen Waters in the... well, you know where.
147. Had egg fight, something, street. 148. Accidentally neutered Joy's breeding dog. 149. Screwed up Joy's baby parts. 150. Fix Randy. 151. Beat up Joy's nitpicking internet friends.
152.
Told Joy Bruce Willis was a ghost.
Number 153, broke Joy's fancy figurine.
154. Gave Joy a tapeworm. 155. Sold Joy's hair. 156. Told Joy Dan Dodd messed himself on the golf course. 157. Gave Joy 236 bladder infections. 157. Aimed and set off bottle rockets at Randy when he was on a date. 158. Made Randy steal electronics and got caught.
Number 159, stole P's HD cart. Number 164, burned down a barn at the Right Choice Ranch.
Made a wish and threw a penny in my hole.
165, because that meant the Reverend was on my list yet again. Number 172. Number 174 on my list was ruined Dodge's career day.
181. Beat up Joy's nitpicking internet friends.
He picked number 182, played tetherball with Randy's face. Number 183 on my list, never took Joy's side. She was number 186 on my list, was mean to the crazy witch lady.
So long as it wasn't Linda.
Check out number 188. Number 201 on my list, conned an old man out of $100. Number 202 on my list, stole a wallet from a guy at a gas station. Number 203 on my list, stole various snacks and drinks from a local Quick Stop. Number 204, seduced 7 virgins.
Number 205, ruined club chubbies, mistletoe.
205. Gave Joy's car a dent.
Number 206. Refused to dance with Too Tall Maggie at the 8th grade dance. Number 213. Never let Randy have anything better than me. Number 219. Stole a bookmobile. Number 239. Made a kid scared of the boogeyman.
Number 241. Made Derek Stone wait for work.
Took donuts from a bank where I was not a customer.
My name is Earl, and I stole this bird bath out of a pickup truck in the parking lot of this building. My name is Earl, and I slept with your wife.
I used to think it was funny to get drunk and pull wigs off old ladies' heads. Made a lady think I was God.
Left me with one turntable and no microphone.
It's on the list. A couple of years ago, me and Randy found out there was a deaf person living in Camden. Randy, where'd you go? I got in.
Seems like that guy should be on your list.
He is. I think he's number 100 and something.
Let me cross off Gerald, too. The time Earl ruined Dad's vacation so we can cross it off the list.
Already stolen everything that wasn't nailed down, so we took what was. You're going the wrong way! Kept Kenny from his dream of cheerleading's an entirely different list item. He's on my list. I think I created a terrorist. Pushed slow Roger down a hill in the porta potty or got the babysitter pregnant. Something on my list. Got the babysitter pregnant.
These are my tools.
Took Donnie away from his mother for 2 years. I think I have to put you on my list, Randy. I took away your touchdown. I gotta give it back. Number 260. Neglected Randy. Number 261. Ruined Joy's wedding. Number 262. Slept with Crabman's fiance. 263. Broke bus stop while looking for Poncho the blue fish. What's your name?
The government's got plenty of money. They don't need your taxes.
It's on my list, Randy. Number 266. Never gave Mom a good Mother's Day.
Lost my own car because I'm an idiot.
It wasn't something on my list, but it should have been. I wasn't sure how to cross a dead guy off my list. I'm gonna cross you off now. Listen, I'm sorry, it's on my list. How many G's and pregnant?
What do I look like? A professor of spelling? Just put it on there.
Remember the time you almost got me divorced? Crossing out the Key Party incident.
I'm living in the toilet! Randy, cross off the piddle on the rug one for me, would you?
273. Kept myself from being an adult. Made Frank's girl dump him.
Number 275, never bought Randy a Ferrari. 276, never told chicks Randy was a fighter pilot.
Number 277, broke up Randy and Pinky. Randy, how many of these did you add when I was in a coma?
50.
I gotta add that blue door to my new list. Gotta put him on the list, Randy. Well, now I have to add Zeke Kavanaugh to my list. I think I blinded one of your neighbor's dogs.
I slept with Earl.
1 on the prison list. Stole an extra blanket. 2 on the prison list. Looked the other way during a stabbing. 3 on the prison list. Wrote on a prison pillowcase.